The green world. Within us all, a deep longing to reach for the out of doors, for the calm, the strength, and the beauty it can give us. And yet these days, how much of it are we able to enjoy? So much intrudes. More and more we move in a world of stone and glass and synthetics. A necessary world. Perhaps a tree or a park or a patch of grass is saved here or there. How much do we ever see of the sky, which is over us all? There is so much to see, to hear. Our senses come alive in the out of doors. You never see so strongly as you do when you're young, and you never forget. A way to the out of doors can come through camping. The Girl Scouts offer 3 kinds. Established camping, on a permanent site, staff and facilities furnished by a Girl Scout council. For at least 12 days and nights, girls from various troops camp together in the out of doors. Troop camping. A single troop, girls and leaders, plan and carry out everything themselves. Perhaps for a single night, or continuing for several days. Day camping, near home, for a week or so. They come from different troops for simple camping in the daytime. A tarp may be their only shelter. Established camping, troop camping, day camping. To keep the wheels turning takes planning. Planning by responsible people who care. A camp committee is always in a race against time to enlist support and see the plans through. A matter of detail, of logistics, and all to one end. Well, here we are in a day camp. Only trees, but that's what a day camp might be. Not much equipment, but plenty of freedom. What's going on here? Sticks, thread, leaves, piece of a hornet's nest? Whatever it is, one thing is certain, the brownies are putting a lot into it.
They do that all over again. Maybe if you put this acorn over here, it'll balance it. Yeah, Laura, thanks for helping me.
Oh, you're welcome. You know, I think maybe if we move this pine over here, it'd be more level and more even in weight.
Are you tired?
No, I'll help you if you will.
Here's a little piece of puff that I found. Maybe if you hang it in the middle, it'll even it off.
I think so. Claire, here's another hornet's nest. Would you like to hang this up for me? Because
Thank you, Laura.
Say what's on any hornets in it.
My tree is still too high. So shorten it.
You shortened it good. It looks just right now.
They call it a nature mobile. At a day camp, you work with what you find around you. It could be anything. Here, it's rocks. Rocks become treasures.
Isn't that a pretty one?
Yeah.
Gee, look at
They're not just picking up any kind of stone. They've gotten some good pointers from their counselor, who's an old hand at it.
So's mine.
It's almost too much for a child to believe that a ring started out as a stone, and that she can make one herself.
Isn't it a nice day today? Hope it doesn't rain.
A simple rock turns out to be hiding a world within itself. The weather? You always have to live with it. It takes a little studying. How do you predict the weather? With simple instruments. Very easy. Nothing to it, really. Check the barometer. Consult charts. Classify cloud formations. And then come up with a firm prediction. Fair. No doubt about it. Uh-oh. Hoist the rain flag. You live, you learn. But does rain stop us? That tarp has come in handy. And the counselor in training helps out, too.
Oh, I just dropped my rock.
Thank you. Look at this. I found
There's the rock collection. To sort,
Look at this one. I think
classify,
Yes. Can I borrow the glass?
and label.
Hey, where's the box, little girl?
Each activity is another step in a girl's growth.
May I borrow the red tape?
That rock we found. A couple of turns on the grindstone and it looks different already. The rain's over. Everyone can come out from cover and move around again. A girl who camps away from home for a few weeks will have packed a lot of memories in her gear when she returns to the city. "12 days at an established camp. So many new faces and situations recorded in her mind. And in Julie's case, somewhere else, too.
I'm sure glad I brought my camera to camp. I didn't know where to turn first. There was so much going on. And me with a new camera. Sally, my unit leader, said it wasn't too hard to use. Don't shoot into the sun. Don't jiggle the camera. And be sure the picture's in the middle. My first picture. I nearly cut off some arms and legs at first. There. I like taking pictures, but next to that, I liked working with clay the most. So did everybody else in my unit.
Okay. What a beautiful pond. That's not a
It's messy, but fun, too. Sometimes you're just not sure what you're making until you finish it. Of course, this is going to be a bow. I guess. should be a good shot. This brownie's crazy about marmalade. Oh, that's the name of our unit mascot. We all did something to leave the campsite better than when we found it. The senior girls really had a big conservation project on, to clear the stream.
Of course, more goes on at an established camp than one little girl like Julie can see. Upstream a few miles, an advance patrol is busy setting up a primitive camping site for their unit. The girls put to use a lot of the skills they've learned. Everybody's doing something. What about these brownies? Let's see. Must be fun. Oh, trail signs. One part of the group will lay a trail and the rest will try to follow it. It's important to know left from right, too. The game is on. Let's get rid of these. They might confuse other hikers. Shh. Don't make it easy for them to find us. See them yet? There's plenty to do all day. And at night, you sleep. But once in a while, something special comes up. And firing clay is something special. It's an all-night job that these seniors have taken on, tending the fire of their homemade kiln where the clay pieces of the younger girls are baking. The girls take turns in pairs, and the hours go by fast. There's lots to talk about. "4 a.m. Rise and shine." What? Already? Does a girl ever forget her days at camp? The things she did and the friends she made? This will linger long after the kiln fire goes out. In the morning, the kiln is opened and pours out its treasures. They've gotten a lot out of that kiln, and each piece so important to its maker. Big day for everybody. Big day for Julie, too.
Everybody wanted to see my pictures. They came out pretty good, too. Sally said no one could have done better.
I like the one about marmalade. He was cute. Oh, was he? Funny.
That picture of you, Catherine, that was really funny.
I wonder if I can get a copy.
And all of this took place in only 2 summer weeks. The seasons change, but camping goes on. Troop camps continue in any place from a backyard to a forest.
Anybody here talking in their sleep?
I do.
Sleeping headquarters for the weekend. Every patrol in the troop has a job to do. It's all written down here on the caper chart.
Oh, good. Who got the dishwasher?
Patrol 1 did.
No, because we always did it.
Patrol 2 got the,
Look at all these things. Even looking at them, they make me hungry.
There'll be a campfire tonight. Has to be a big one, to last long enough for skits and songs and just dreaming. Not all housekeeping, far from it. The day is long, and troop campers have plenty of chance to develop camp skills. Here, they're map and compass reading, part of badge work. And these girls are learning how to set up a tent. They won't be living in one this trip, but there may be other times, like at national and international encampments, and they'll have to know how. Supper on an autumn evening disappears as quickly as the afternoon sun.
Daddy, would you put out my buddy bear for me, please? Delicious, Susan. Lindy, do you ever go swimming? No. Yeah, like, I'm just swimming. Oh, you like swimming? Oh, I love it.
The leader and her troop grow closer together.
Along the open road, under sky that's clear, swing along the open road, in the fall of the year. Swing along, swing along, swing along the open road, all in the fall of the year. Swing along the open road, under sky that's clear, swing along the open road.
More and more, we live in a world of steel and glass and synthetics. Things. But we all know we need more than what man himself has made.
Peace I ask of thee, O river, peace, peace, peace. When I learn to live serenely, cares will cease.
Only a moment in a lifetime, but one you carry with you and never really forget. Friendships, adventure, the camper's world, a good place to be.